Video. Shout out to everybody for tuning in. As you can see from the title and even from what you're viewing in the video, I'm going to be doing a video response. I don't really do a ton of video responses, but I'm going to start doing more because I feel like there's an epidemic going on with a lot of women. There's a lot of mental illness. There's a lot of self-hate. You have women who are literally they're mutilating themselves just to feel good about themselves, just to have a little bit of self-esteem. And the thing is that you have females who aren't even that unattractive, but they will still get nose jobs. They will still get stuff done to their face and their lips, their hair. You have women who have really nice shapes, really nice curves, and they will still add on to it, just like this particular female I'm going to be talking about in this video. But before I get into it, make sure that you like the video and share it. I want as many people to see this video as possible. And also at the end of the video, you watch it the whole way through, you comment and let me know what you think. Dialogue and discussion is what needs to be had. I know some of you are going to say, you know what, Jay, why are you talking about this? They're just attention thoughts, blah, blah, blah. Listen, this is becoming an epidemic. You have a female here, and her name is Star. And I don't know if that's a real name or a made up name, but that says a lot there. Anyway, she's 28 years old. She goes on this show. This is in the UK. And she talks about how she regrets the surgeries that she's gotten. She's gotten every type of surgery you could have. She's gotten stuff done to her face. She's got the boob job, the butt job. But the main topic of the conversation was her butt implants, because she said that she got the fat transfer, but that wasn't enough because she's a very thin female. And she also talked about how she was advised to put on weight because she was very thin. So she'd have to gain weight in order to get the fat transfer, But she wanted one of these Kim K looking assets. And as you look at her aesthetically, she's trying to go for the Kim K look. And I have told y'all, the majority of the women out here want to look like Kim K. Say whatever you want about Kim Kardashian. No matter if they're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Middle Eastern, a lot of women want to look like Kim Kardashian. Say whatever you want. You have women that can be in denial. But the fact remains that this female is going out of her way to look more and more ethnic, look more Kim K-like. She got her lips done. And when she was telling these two hosts this, they were baffled. They were more baffled at her getting her lips done, especially the guy, because he didn't understand it. Because for so long, I guess, having big lips was made fun of. But again, she's trying to look more ethnic. She's trying to have that Kim Kardashian look. Even though you'll say, well, Kim K isn't ethnic. Well, they're trying to have her look, And this female, they're talking to her, and they're really trying to come from an understanding place, because they don't understand why she would go through all of this pain that she's in. She literally said that her ass is in pain. She can't sit on anything hard. She says it's tough for her to drive. It's tough for her to lay down. And they're trying to really understand why she would go through all of this. And I think a lot of us would want to understand why women would mutilate themselves. And when you listen to the conversation, I'll put a link in the description box. You listen to the conversation, you can tell, even she says she was in therapy because she has an addiction. And she said that she has had a bunch of surgeries. She's had her boobs redone, some other things. She sat in a 7-hour surgery session. So the addiction is real. And she also revealed that she came from a sheltered background where she wasn't allowed to be young and thotty, But now that she's in her 20s and on her own, she can do those things that she wasn't really allowed to do, which means I think she said she came from a Jehovah's Witness family, which is interesting. To see non-blacks be Jehovah's Witnesses it's kind of I don't know, and I wouldn't say it's new to me, but it's kind of interesting because most of the Jehovah's Witnesses I knew were black. But anyway, and these hosts were trying to understand her and trying to understand where she's coming from. But what I've noticed from this particular show is that they interview a lot of women who deal with the similar things. They have these weird obsessions, addictions. They're doing things to themselves physically. But I found this particular episode to be very interesting because you have a lot of women who are addicted to trying to physically alter themselves because of their low self-esteem. And they don't just do it for the attention of men. I know a lot of you simpletons are going to come onto this video and say, well, it's about getting attention from men. No. It's not just about that. Okay, it's also about getting attention from women, getting validation from women, being able to have bragging rights over other women. Okay, and I don't care if a woman is natural haired. I don't care if a woman is wearing a long blonde weave. You have women who have mental issues, and this situation is a mental issue situation. Okay, it's a mental issue situation. Okay, you have a woman who's talking about her regrets of getting butt implants, but she had boob jobs. You know, she's gotten her lips done. She even got injections in her eyebrows because, again, she wanted to have that Kim Kardashian look. And I don't care what none of y'all say, the majority of women envy Kim Kardashian. That's why they try to look like her. You know, and this particular situation, man, it's because you can tell these women want to be something. You know, they want to be sort of like celebrities. They want to have the social media come up like Kim K did. Let me tell you something about Kim K. I know I'm mentioning her a lot, but a lot of y'all envy her, so I'm going to keep bringing her up. The thing about her, she became popular right at the social media boom. And the social media boom was right around 2007, 2008. That's when the sex tape came out. Because MySpace was dwindling in popularity and Facebook was rising. And not too long after that, Twitter blew up. And a couple years later, Instagram blew up, you know? So she became big right when social media was growing. So people were sharing her videos, sharing her sex tape. You know, speaking about her, she was becoming a trending topic, you know, and you have a lot of women who want to emulate that formula. You got your Amber Rose, your Black Chynas. A lot of these women want to emulate that formula. You got Black Chyna, who put out the failed sex tape, who she claims she knew nothing about. Yeah, sure you didn't. Sure you didn't. You know. I'm telling you, you have other women as well who've had sex tapes drop, and those tapes have flopped. They've all tried to go that same route and they failed. So you have this female who's clearly has a mental issue. Mental issues need to be addressed in the majority of women. I think social media has done more to destroy the psyche and self-esteem of women than any, you know, type of mistreatment that they probably had from their peers growing up in high school or growing up in their neighborhoods or in families. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess when you depend on the compliments of strangers that you don't know, that's got to be tough. Because I'm telling you something, before Instagram, you had a lot of these women who were sectioned off in their own, you know, cities, and their self-esteem was really low. But what social media does, it's like a high and a low. It heightens the self-esteem and it can lower it. This is why you will have a female that will have 99 good comments, right? Positive comments. They have one negative comment and they are replying to that one negative comment. They gotta respond. They got something to say. They can't just leave well enough alone. That's just one comment. That's because they have to have 100% positivity in their comments. They cannot have anything veering off from that, or it's going to hurt their self-esteem. And they have built up these false sense of beauty in getting the surgeries, you know, getting likes and getting comments and DMs, you know. This is why when these women have sex with these rappers, they're constantly putting these guys on blast. Athletes too, because their self-esteem is low. They want people to know they've been valued. They don't just want to be another notch on one of these dudes' belts. They want everybody to know that he chose her. That's the mentality of the majority of these women. They want the world to know that they were chose. And that is a sad existence. Again, I know some simpletons are going to come in the comment section. I'm telling you right now. If we're not talking about the mental illness in our society, if we're not talking about the fact that we have women mutilating themselves in order to get validation from people, I don't want to hear nothing you have to say. You got that, you simpletons? We need to talk about the problems that are going on. And there are mental issues with you dudes as well. I mean, I see it every day in my comment section. You say one thing that these dudes don't like, here they go trolling. Here they go calling you names. They can't take criticism either. So you have an epidemic of mental illness, and social media is heightening that. This is why you got these ultra sensitive people who get so offended by what you say. They gotta take a video down. They gotta troll you. They gotta thumb your video down. They cannot just ignore the content. They gotta come back because they have mental issues. They've always been a reject in society, and they get on social media. They don't want to feel like a reject anymore. Well, you're still gonna be a reject. You gotta fix who you are at the end of the day. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video, share it, comment, and let me know what you have to say.